Hello. I actually have a speed paint now. I figured out the problem with why it was all messed up. What happened was that on the last one, on the Harley Quinn Gerard that's on my Instagram, it kept just stopping and starting the recording. I was like, why is it doing that? It's like, I didn't tell you to stop. Why do you keep stopping? And then I looked at all my keyboard shortcuts and I realized what I had mapped to start and stop was the plus button on the keyboard. You know what else the plus button is? The plus button is the freaking zoom in on my drawing tablet. So of course it was freaking starting and stopping with how much I zoom in. So I figured that out partway through this one. And it's fine now. There's a couple little chops. I think there's 2 weird cuts. And you miss some of the line arting of the tattoos on this one. But other than that, I got a good recording. So what this is, if you can't tell by the sketch, and if you haven't seen it, because the finished thing's already up on Instagram, this is Joker Frank Iero. Because by edgy Ferrard rules, I am required. And also I just wanted to. I don't know how I feel about his tattoos, because I had a very long debate when I was sketching this. I was like, am I going to do his tattoos? Or am I not? Or am I going to do Joker ones? Or so I was like, I don't like the Joker ones in Suicide Squad. They look kind of dumb. It's the worst Joker. Fight me. But yes, I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him his real tattoos, but I didn't think that would make sense because it'd be this is AU or whatever, so it's he wouldn't get those. So what I ended up doing is I gave him a mix of kind of ones that fit for him, and then Jokery ones I found online. And I think it turned out as good as I could get it. Just remember I was sketching it, and I looked down at how I'd drawn his shirt, and I was just like, oh no, he has exposed forearms, what am I gonna do? Because no fear, drawing tattoos. One fear. That's me. I've never drawn any tattoos on people's arms. I've drawn Frank a couple times, but usually you can't see his arms, so the only one I have to do is you can see where you can see the scorpion peeking out from his neck, right at the collar of his shirt. Other than that, everything else is usually not in the drawing, because I don't like drawing tattoos. I don't really know what else to say about this drawing, other than it's kind of ridiculous, but kind of a cool idea. And then I'm just glad it didn't get ruined. That the recording didn't get ruined. Now I know that it's not the fault of MP4s. I assume it has the fault of stupid zoom in button, which has now been demapped from the key that stops the recording. So now I can actually draw. Which is good because I am constantly zooming in. I never stop. It's just that's why it was getting all messed up, is because I would just hit the button 3 times really fast, and it would be stop, start, stop. So it'd be a little 1 second clip, or 0 seconds. So that was what all the corrupted stuff was, I guess. I don't know. But I fixed it, so that's good. Maybe I can do art streams. Maybe. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't like the maniacal laughter one. I thought it was kind of dumb, but I kind of just did it for filler, and because it always shows up if you look for Joker tattoos. So I kind of felt like it made sense to do it. And then other than that, I'm pretty okay with most of his ink. I'm very okay with his hands. I can actually draw hands now sometimes. Somewhat consistently. He's got nice, spindly hands. I don't know what that means. That sounds creepy. If you look really closely in this video, you can see where, like, I pop out of the program, and that's just me, like, obsessively checking OBS to make sure it's not just, like, stopped. So, like, when the little thing at the top of the screen goes lighter gray, that's me just being like, you better not have stopped. Because I was gonna be mad if I somehow managed to lose 2 speed paints in, like, 2 days. Yeah, I think, when did I do this one? This one on Friday, I think. Yeah, I didn't do it yesterday. I think I did this one on Friday. And I think I did the Gerard on Thursday, I think. Wait, no, it wasn't Thursday, it was Wednesday. Because Thursday I did the Q&A because the Gerard hadn't gotten finished. Or because it got messed up. I remember when I was sketching this, I originally gave him, like, a really big slit mouth, and he looked like that Momo thing, kinda. He looked, because he has, like, the dark circles under his eyes, and he had, like, the really big split mouth, so he looked like that Momo thing that was all over the internet a couple months ago. Made it so I couldn't go on the freaking special effects makeup tab on Instagram. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna make that a little bit less wide, because it's not Momo. I don't want him to look like that. That's creepy. But I definitely didn't want to not do the slit mouth, because that's one of the things I always have to keep if I have to draw something. It's kind of Joker-ish, is that I like that element, like, it's freaky, and also he looks really dumb if it's just red makeup. Like, I get it's supposed to be, like, clown makeup, but I don't like drawing it, and it looks kind of ridiculous. That was another gripe. I haven't even seen this movie. Another gripe I have with Suicide Squad Joker's design is he just has, like, it's supposed to be like clown makeup or whatever. He just has, like, red makeup on his mouth, and it's like, I got into my mom's lipstick. I'm a toddler. That's what it looks like. So it's kind of ridiculous. And not very threatening. Like, I had a freaking creepy smile mouth. I can't remember what that's called. Which is sad, because I should know this. I do all that effects makeup stuff as a hobby. I should know all the, like, freaky like, wound names. I can't remember what it's called. Where they, like, cut your mouth. It's really gross. But, yeah, I don't... It's a lot creepier, so I definitely wanted to keep that, because it makes the Joker look more threatening than just clown makeup. Also, I didn't think that the clown makeup would look very good in my style, so I decided to go for want to know how I got these scars? It's funny watching your own art back, because it makes it look so much more like you know what you're doing. Because here I was just like, I don't know how to pick skin colors. Help. But it looks a lot more like I actually know how to color when it's, like, sped up by three times. Because it's like, so I wonder if it's like, you were to watch, like, a slowed down thing of another artist, it would be like that too, where it's like, you look a lot more like you know what you're doing when you're sped up and you can't hear yourself in your head being like, ah! Sorry about the awkward pause. My screen went black because it's incredibly rude. And I don't know why I did that, but it did. I don't like when it does that. It likes to do that when I'm in Shotcut. It likes to just blank out and be like, you're not doing anything. Why do you need this? Like, I am doing something. I'm watching footage. It may be boring, but I'm doing something, so don't do that. And here's me attempting to do Frank's horrible, accursed revenge era, swoopy, side-shaved thing, but with green. I was like, am I going to do it green or purple? Because I didn't want to do blonde, because it's like, if I can have another opportunity for the Joker color scheme in this drawing, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to make him have some color of hair that is Jokery. So I went with green because it was closer to the horrible blonde. I'm sorry. It looks bad. Like, it's funny, but it's also kind of cursed. Would not recommend for haircuts. I say this like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. But I know that's freaking no. Now he's actually starting to look nice and person colored. He's not just gray. I figured out that trick that artists always do in videos where they like color everything gray a couple months ago, and I was just like, oh, that's why they do that. Because before that I'd just been like, when I would color stuff, I just like have to awkwardly like skirt around the line art and like not try and like not overlap it out into the edges, and if I did, I'd have to spend forever like cleaning around the edges. And then I figured out the gray thing, and it's like, yes, this is wonderful. I don't have to do that. I can just go whoosh and be done. And here's shading. I actually, with the Harley Quinn Gerard, I figured out how to shade with like all the different layer modes. So I figured out like what multiply does, and that's what I use on the shadows now. And then there's this one I figured out that's really neat that I use on the hair that you'll see once I get up to highlighting his hair. Because I had to shade and highlight his hair because it's so dark. I've been drawing Gerard so much that I forgot about shading hair for a second. Because all you have to do for his hair is highlight it, unless you're going for like super realistic like detail shading. In which case you kind of have to shade somewhere in there. And it's a pain. Like that fancy realistic drawing of him on my Instagram where he looks quite pretty. But that took me forever. And it's not even in a pose. I need to get better about poses. I kind of am, because there's this, there's the Harley G, and then there's that cursed image, the dominatrix Gerard, that's like, it's like got his hand on his hip, and then he's got something in his hand. Or actually, no, he doesn't have his hand on his hip. He's doing like the sassy like hip hop thing. Ooh, there's the glow hair thing that I'm doing now. I figured this out when I was doing the Harley Jordan. I was like, oh my god, shiny hair. Because it's like, I didn't expect, I was just trying, I put it on there because I was just trying to give him like kind of pinkish whitey shinies in his hair on the Harley Gerard, and then I was like, oh my god, it's giving me shiny red. Oh, it's so pretty. Must do this on every drawing ever with black hair. And now I do. I just take whatever color I used kind of as a base for their hair. So for him it would have been like a dark red, and then for Frankie it would be like a dark green, and then I lighten it up a bunch, and then I just put that on there, and it looks like magical glowy something. I don't know. Clothes shading sucks. For me, it just means like blah, vomit airbrush on there because I don't know what I'm doing. And because my style is too simplistic to be all with the wrinkles. I need to try like a thing where you do all the, like, draw on somebody else's style. So I can practice like detailed little skin stuff and clothes stuff. I also need to practice backgrounds because they suck. Because, like, for me, the background is just like, gradient, more gradients, shiny things. If it's Harley Gerard, then you get some diamonds, I don't know. And then, like, some blendy watercolor brush tool there. Or, like, little glowy dots for the cursed dominatrix Gerard. It's like, just, I don't know what I'm doing ever. I mean, sometimes I do when I'm drawing people, but not with backgrounds yet. I don't know. Maybe if I would, like, draw things other than people, maybe then I would be better at it. But I only draw people. It's a problem. I think this is, like, the last thing I did was these weird, like, ghosty tower pillar thingies. I don't know what those are supposed to be. I just kind of thought they looked neat. So I was just like, put a bunch of them. Because when in doubt, just throw things on things. That's art. So it's like, this is the last one I did, was just, blah, do that. And it's like, I think this is all done. Yep. There he is, all done. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.